Senioritis is a topic that is discussed greatly inside and outside of high schools every single day. Oftentimes, students think that this does not affect them. However, there's without a doubt an obvious appearance of the effects of senioritis on seniors. We took the liberty of interviewing some freshmen, seniors, and administrators of Cambridge High School to get the inside opinion on this topic.
Madison Brown.
And you're a senior here at Cambridge High School?
I am.
And what do you think about senioritis? How would you define senioritis?
Something that every senior in Cambridge High School has. It's basically when you've given up on all your classes and you're just focused on getting out of.
My name's Maggie Officer.
I'm Nathan Kurtz.
I'm Melissa Cleveland.
I'm Natalie Geisel.
And you guys are all seniors here at Cambridge High School?
Yeah.
Yep.
In your own words, how would you define senioritis?
Really not wanting to be here, but you show up anyways.
Not showing up.
Yeah.
Officially just not caring about anything.
Yeah, I have no assignments anymore, so I just go to school and I don't do anything. It's terrible.
I'm Tara McMillan, and I'm a senior.
Awesome. So do you think that senioritis is a real phenomenon, and why?
Yeah, I definitely think senioritis is a real phenomenon. For the past 3 years, I've been okay at going to class, obviously, and keeping my grades up, but lately I've been in more and more trouble from my mom because she stalks my grades and my attendance for skipping class and for not turning in homework assignments because I would rather stay at home with my cat and things.
As you've seen in the clips, a lot of Cambridge High School seniors have been affected by senioritis, and many of them either have mentally checked out and have honestly just stopped coming to school.
So do you know what senioritis is, and do you believe that it's a real thing?
I do.
Alright, cool. And do you think that it will affect you at some point through your high school career?
I feel like probably will.
Okay. So why do you think that it will affect you?
Because it happens to everyone, all seniors, they just seem to slack off at the end of the year and just feel like they're already done with everything, even though there's still grades to be given.
I'm Maggie and I'm a freshman.
And do you know what senioritis is, and do you believe that is a real thing?
Yes and yes.
And so why do you believe that it is a real thing, and do you think you will be affected?
Because you're in the same school for 4 years and you're doing work for 4 years straight, and then you just want to be done. And what was the last part?
Do you think that you will personally be affected by it?
Most likely.
Alright. So do you think that you have seen a peer that has been influenced by senioritis before?
Yes.
And how have you seen them, and what aspects about that kind of lead you to believe that they're affected by senioritis?
She will just not come to school.
Yeah.
And maybe just show up for practices. That's it.
Gotcha. That's about it.
Coach Flemmer, graduation coach.
Awesome. Okay, and do you think that senioritis is a real phenomenon, and why do you think so?
Absolutely. That's something every year around this time. It even starts sometimes around Christmas. You'll start seeing a lot of students that normally are really good students start basically, they've already graduated in their mind, and you kind of start seeing a slack in the grades slip a little bit, and attendance starts to get sporadic, so it's for real.
How have you seen the effects of senioritis in this school, and can you describe them for us?
Yeah, I mean, you'll see a few kids here and there that normally are very good students across the board in all their classes, and their attendance is phenomenal. And then at the end, it's kind of like once they get, a lot of them get accepted into the college of their choice, once that hits, it's almost like they feel like things are done. And kind of specifically, you'll start seeing kids with great attendance start to not show up, and you kind of have to bring them in the office and talk to them. And they're still good kids, it's just they kind of feel like, everything's over with, and they're just excited to get out of here.
Brian Wallace, I'm the AP Micro and Macroeconomics teacher and varsity soccer coach.
Awesome. So do you think that senioritis is a real phenomenon, and why?
It's definitely real. As a senior teacher, yeah. I actually had, as my essential question, do seniors understand that class in April and May runs Monday through Friday? Because we were honestly having kids, if you would have been here like a week ago, you could have filmed that essential question, because kids just come and go when they want. Like 9 o'clock, somebody rolls in with Chick-fil-A or Starbucks or whatever, and they kind of come and go when they please. Or they'll miss fourth period because they wanted to go to an early lunch. So that's the way it goes.
Well, and so, how have you seen the effects of senioritis in this school?
I mean, I think that's what it is. Attendance has just become kind of optional.
Yeah.
You come when you feel like it, and our recovery policy, I think, you can make stuff up, so oftentimes there's not. And look, I get it, you're on to the next thing, but school ends when school ends, and I think we probably need to find a way to incent people to keep coming when, in March, April, that's when it gets really bad.
Right. So, what do you think can be done to end or prevent senioritis from happening to seniors?
I don't know. One of the things that's been thrown around is tying exam exemptions to attendance instead of to grades. In the end, it really does hurt the student. I have students' grades who went from like 90s first semester to like low 80s and high 70s in the second semester because they just stopped showing up. And the thing that I really worry about is that creates bad habits going into college. Because as far as I'm concerned, the easiest way to flunk out of college is to stop attending classes. So I think you get yourself into bad habits. I know it's not fun to come. Teachers don't want to come either in March and April for sure. But you do what you got to do. So I don't know. Someone's going to have to get creative. I think Chip Flemmer is the man for the job. Whatever he said, I agree with.
I'm so happy we didn't go to school today.
Yeah.
School's been so stupid lately.
Yeah, we haven't been doing anything.
Oh crap, it's my dad.
Is that your ringtone?
Hello?
Oh, Khmar, where are you right now?
I'm at school.
Oh, really? I track you on Find My iPhone and you are not at school. Where are you right now?
Alright, fine, I'm at home.
Oh, who is at home with you?
Just Kevin.
Who is this Kevin?
This is a friend of mine.
Oh, and why are you and Kevin not at school right now?
Because we're not doing anything at school right now.
Really? Really? Because last time I checked, you have not gotten into Yale, Harvard, or Princeton. What do you think you are doing?
I don't know, just school's been stupid lately.
Oh, it's been stupid. Stupid is too big of a word for you if you're not going to Harvard, Yale, or Princeton. Get to the books, get studying, go to school!
Okay, fine, I'm going.